Hi, I want to tell you about my story about a problem I had with a stalker. He was an older man and he kept showing up at the end of the day near my company lobby. He would watch me leave and sometimes follow me to the elevators I used to get to my car. One day he approached me, which really creeped me out, and asked where I lived. He also wanted to know where I parked. I tried calling the police, but when they came, they said that he hadn't broken any laws and there was nothing they could do about it. This went on for several more weeks, until I called Bob. At that time, he was working security, but he understood my concerns and told me a way of handling it. The next few nights, Bob came over to my building and watched for him. I felt safer knowing that finally someone was doing something about my situation. Bob also told me to buy a whistle, how to protect myself in close situations, and recommend I purchase some pepper spray. Bob didn't see him the rest of the week, but what really impressed me was that on the following week, Bob would show up over the lunch hour as well as after work in hopes of catching him in case he changed his routine. Bob was right on. It only took 2 more days to catch him, question him, get his information, and trespass him. He then investigated through the police his background and found he had been mentioned in previous sexual misconduct complaints. With this information, Bob was able, with the use of the authorities, to have the suspect arrested. The case finally went to court and the suspect was found guilty of stalking, sexual harassment, and I was able to obtain a restraining order. I owe a lot to Bob, who now does this for a living. I highly recommend him as he knows what he is doing and understands the fear I had by trying to deal with this on my own.